Thank you, Mr. President. Today, we are honored to have with us Michael Paul Williams, columnist with the Richmond Times-Dispatch, who is a recent winner of the Pulitzer Prize for his commentary last summer as we were in the midst of protests and a reckoning with racial injustice following the death of George Floyd, the murder of George Floyd. When he was nominated, the nominating letter said, "Michael Paul Williams has been spurring Richmond towards an awakening since 1992, when he became the first Black columnist at an institution that endorsed massive resistance. In the combustible summer of 2020, marked by more than 100 days of protests that saw an already frayed trust between police and communities shredded, Williams charged us all to be better than we are. While many people cheered as statues became coming down 155 years after the war, Williams urged us to look deeper and reach farther. And after his win, he reminded us that we still have much work to do. The challenges that myself and other Black journalists face, particularly Black opinion writers, do not magically vanish once an award is draped around our necks. And the removal of Confederate monuments will not vanquish structural racism in Richmond and the poverty, inequities, and injustices that have built up over the centuries from white supremacist base. Over the years, Michael and I have had several conversations in the wake of the Unite the Right rally, in the wake of the scandals of 2019, in the wake of George Floyd's murder. And he was always able to articulate the raging emotions many of us felt much better than we ever could, very eloquently. And sometimes we'd have to give each other hope. And so I was very pleased to see that after his win, when he spoke to his colleagues, he said, "In the midst of all this hardship of the past year, I have so much hope." And he has been able to articulate that hope much better than any of us could. I look forward to seeing his continued columns, but for now, I ask the Senate to join me in congratulating him. And I ask the clerk to read the Senate resolution we passed yesterday.